One of the last spring breaks I had with my family, we went to southern Utah and decided to explore a cave. But before they gave us access to the cave, we had to prove that we were prepared with maps and a plan and 3 sources of light. It was like a giant horseshoe. We would enter the north entrance, go down across the bottom, and then exit out the south side. We were in this cave for hours. And the only way through was to follow the yellow tape on the ceiling, or it might have been pink, I don't remember. But if you lost that, you're in big trouble. On one of my sons, it was like he came alive in that cave. It's like something flipped on inside of him. While I stayed back to help, he was up ahead, and I kept telling him to slow down, but he wouldn't. He was too excited. To him, it was a treasure hunt. Every few minutes, he would yell down, and I would hear, "Hey, I found another one." And then he would call down directions. Come this way, step here, avoid that. He wasn't just exploring, he was leading us. And I didn't realize at the time, but those are the moments you think you'll always have, and then one day you don't. And I thought about that a lot since he's been gone, because in a very real way, you have someone doing that for you right now, yelling down these directions or quietly speaking. God is guiding you, not always in a loud voice, rarely in a loud voice, but through something quieter, your conscience, that feeling that says, don't do that, call them, make that right, go that way. It's not random, it's direction. And most men don't lack guidance, they ignore it. And then they wonder why life gets harder than it needs to be. God is trying to help you avoid unnecessary pain and lead you somewhere better. But you've got to listen. You've got to trust him. One day you'll look back and realize you're being guided the whole time. The question is, did you follow his voice? Did you trust him? If you feel like there's more to life than just your regular routine, there is. We talk about this kind of stuff every week. Real life, real struggles, real direction from God and the tools that we've been given. I hold a short men's meeting on Wednesday from 7 to 7:40. Come join us. We'd love to see you.